Good family, we back.
Hey.
Okay, good people. Oh, God.
Go to the Family Bloodline Podcast. What's going on, bro? What's happening with you? We
Dude,
got a lot going on. We got a lot happening
say
tonight.
hi.
Hi.
All right.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Put
we got a lot happening tonight. So
up
let's
Facebook. Oh,
you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get ready to hop into it.
Let's do it.
How's y'all's
Man,
so far? Let's tackle that real quick.
I'm tired of working outside. It's
Oh,
cold.
I bet.
And then we've been doing like some of the dumbest shit. Well, I'm glad they calling me to work, but it's still like some of the dumbest shit. Like I'm busting up ice so it can refreeze overnight to go to work to do it again. Then we got all the ice and stuff broke up. And we got to start pumping the water out because it's melting now. It warmed up a couple days, so it's melting.
Mm-hmm.
And then it rained today. Oh,
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Well, guess what I'll be doing at work tomorrow?
What's
Pumping
that?
water out.
Oh.
It just dawned on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had the day off, watched a bunch of Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
chillax. But week been good, been solid. Just
All right.
Yeah.
dread this outdoor activity that's going on.
That's one show I've never gotten into or never, well, I was going to say I never tried to watch was Game of Thrones. I never
Uh,
tried to watch.
nor have I. Nor have I.
So
I'm
what you
into
think?
all that stuff. Yeah, I'm into all that stuff. So yeah, it's intriguing seeing the families. Half of it be like a porno until they get to fight and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like what? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
the action come.
My
You
brother
know.
my brothers watched it when it was like first out and stuff. I just
Mhm.
never do it.
All right. Wanda, how have you is your how's your
Uh,
week?
my week been good. The first week back to work. I had took a week off. Um, it's good. I had jury duty Monday. They let me go, so I did. I was like, thank you God. Um, what else? Work been cool. Like I've been busy at work. Of course they be like they miss me. So of course to show that they miss you, that you got all this work to catch up on that didn't get done while you was out. Um, what else? No work. Like everything. I took a nap today at lunch. That
Those are
thing was amazing.
those are
I had
all
went,
amazing.
I had went to lunch and because like Dirt said it's raining here. So I had went to go pick me up some lunch. Pulled back into the parking lot at work, ate my lunch. I put my visor up in my window, let that seat back. The rain hitting that window, the heat was on. I was out like a light.
Mm-hmm.
I had set that timer though so I can get up because I would have definitely overslept for sure.
Yeah, that's
But
my shit.
Bless you.
yeah, that was the best 35-minute nap of my life. And I got through work, the other half of work, with no problem. Woke up with a pimple on my face this morning. So me and
I
little
had one.
pimp, we hanging out. Me and him just hanging out today. Little pimp juice, that's what I call it.
Face,
Mm,
put a little paste on it, you'll be good.
I got a pimple patch on her right now.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
pimples don't freak you out like it probably did back in the day, huh?
no,
Yeah.
shit, I'm married now. Pimple can pop up anywhere. I don't give a damn.
I know.
Exactly.
I just remember back in the day, people with acne or just have a pimple or something, and they just thought it was just the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, no, all I gotta do is wash my face and put some witch hazel on. I'll be all right.
yeah.
There you go.
A week fat. You been celebrating all week.
Yeah, fabulous. That's all I'm gonna say. It's fabulous. I got a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm gonna keep following it until I get to the end of the tunnel, and I'll be like y'all. And then I'm gonna come through the crib and be like, let me get on some of them eddies, and then I'm gonna be like, let's roll one up, and then Just like that too. Let's go. That's when it's all over. When it's all over.
That's wild.
I can't wait.
Hey, hey, that's gonna be something because
Yeah.
it's fun on this side of the world. I'm just gonna say that it's a good time on this side of the world.
It's really all rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want to imagine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a good time on this side of the world. So,
I believe it. What's up, MC?
hey, Mike.
I believe
We gonna pull up on the main MC. We gonna pull up on you, Jig.
Good
Yeah.
time.
Remember what you said that one day?
I'll be like, let's go.
Hey, I had came across this drink. It was 50 milligrams, so of course you don't finish the whole can. But
You did.
it did what it did what needed to be done for sure.
That's all I'm
For
trying.
sure.
That's all I'm trying to do. But that's another story for another time. I don't want to
Got it.
this out there. Get there. I got to get there.
For sure. It's coming. It's coming.
Decades. It's been decades. That's all I can say. It's been decades. So yeah, had a pretty good week so far. But I'm trying to get into these topics because life is crazy.
It is. It is crazy. All right.
All right.
So Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Are they is the gonna bring back a 3-peat?
Huh?
Is this the 4th? No, this the 3rd.
I don't know. I lost.
I think it's gonna be a 3-peat for the
they trying to 3-peat.
kind of
I-
3-peat.
So
First
I
time in NFL history.
So
Thank
for the Super Bowl, I'm going for the Chiefs.
there you
That's
go.
right on, buddy.
There you
Right on.
Get out of here.
Chiefs.
go. Good pick. Look,
Buddy.
Chiefs for sure. Dirt, who you got? I know we said it all, but let the
I'm
people.
gonna roll with the Eagles, man.
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
I've been rooting for the Chiefs.
That's
And I had to wear my jersey tonight because I knew we was gonna be talking about them guys. You know,
what jersey?
my Raiders jersey.
Yeah, don't nobody care about them.
Always in mind.
Thought that was a white tee.
Yeah,
It's that silver and black. It looks so good like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Hey,
It's shining like white diamonds. That's why it was glistening. Probably glistening on y'all screen.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, it's-
Okay.
I'm checking the other screens too. Nah, it's not. It looked like it's at home like us. The whole
Yeah.
squad.
Go find something to do.
That whole
Yeah. But I'm gonna take the Eagles though. Like I say, if my squad don't go out the AFC, I don't want nobody out the AFC.
Wow.
Man. I'm one of them type of guys, you know.
for sure. But that's a good way to be. I gotta be honest. So yeah, we I'm who you got, Wanda? I know I know. We're going with the winning team.
I'm
What you
going
got?
for the Chiefs.
That's
And I will
right.
be wearing my Chiefs jersey.
Yeah.
My personalized Chiefs jersey.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna toss on my Chiefs t-shirt. For sure. Cause we're doing Chiefs.
It's
Red
gonna
King.
be crazy here. It's gonna be Bloodline, Chiefs over Eagles. That's how y'all taking it.
Yep.
My house is gonna be so divided. My wife, the big Chiefs fan. My little brother, y'all know, a big Eagle fan, and they talking about doing something together for us the Super Bowl. So
He
it's
still
gonna be wild.
he still owe me something from the last time they lost to the Chiefs.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, a bottle, ain't it?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we definitely We're definitely doing Red Kingdom. We're doing the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're looking for that 3-peat.
But let's just shout out for all the people who attempted to get there.
Nah,
So, shout out to the attempt.
We don't
the
do
Super-
participation awards over here.
nah.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to lose, and it is what it is. So
The Bills played one hell of a game. Like, they had me scared at one point. I'm
that
beyond.
I was definitely on the edge of the seat. Speaking of which, I was at a Bills fan's house watching that game, and long story short, we were basically kicked out.
Ridiculous.
Basically kicked out. So
They couldn't accept the L. They supposed to just take it right here, man, and just move on.
I can't do it.
you know,
Just couldn't get over the hump. Yeah, I got the boot, huh?
yup. I mean, it's cool. Been
Yeah.
kicked out of better places.
Was
So
it like get out, or how did it go?
no, it was just like that was a good game, y'all. But leave quietly.
Damn.
And y'all went ignorant.
Verbatim. You know what? Oh, hold on, I'm getting text messages. No, it was cool. Like I said, it was what it was. We got the W, so
Right.
it was what it was, is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So
And we finna 3-peat it up.
3P.
We'll see. It's two big high power offenses and defense. Should be a great man. It should be a great game. That's what I'm looking for. Another a good shootout, but not. I don't want to see 42-37. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of with the low scoring.
I want to see a good game. I definitely don't want to see a touchdown for touchdown type deal. I want to see some work put in. I want to see some skulls cracked. I want to see some work.
Yeah.
I want to see some work. I don't want no Pee Wee League football game going on out there.
The one thing that I do hate, I'll be honest, is that Vegas Vegas has the Chiefs up winning.
Mm-hmm. And normally when Vegas bets on a team, they end up losing.
And it's not always.
Shoot, it's hard to bet against the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? So
it is.
Especially in this position, you know what I'm saying? So they were up all these playoff games. I think they had the Bills up, actually. I think they had the Bills up in that.
Oh, did they? Vegas did?
Towards the deadline, yeah. I think they had the Bills up.
Well, we all know that New Orleans is about to be popping.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
It's about to go down, and so, but I mean, the revenue that's about to come through that city is going to be crazy.
Oh, insane.
I was like, I was like, let's just go down there. Let's just go down there. We ain't got to. Of course, we're not going to the game because who's got $10,000 to drop on the ticket? I don't. But that's per ticket. That's not for a group. It is per ticket.
Is to believe that.
Look it up.
I got it.
Yeah.
Shout out to my big girl, Break a Leg. It's her opening night for her play or for her dance.
Oh, congratulations. Break a Leg, Pumpkin.
Yeah, she on Instagram over here, so I had to shout
That's
out.
what they do.
Okay. But
what y'all think about the Super Bowl show? Halftime show. I said the Super Time show.
Hey, that halftime show finna be lit.
I hope it's lit. All the controversies didn't call. Now, with the song, the hit right now that's been popping since last summer, the Not Like Us, and he's blatantly calling Drake a pedophile. Y'all think they gonna let him say that on this worldwide stage?
We'll see if they can stop him while he's live.
Yeah.
He's about to call this man a pedophile in front of 1 billion people.
Hey.
Ain't even got to say it. The fans gonna say it for him.
Yep.
That's the type of. That's where we are in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the fans gonna speak for him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you say, it's been a banger since last year. So
it has, and it's been on, like, it's in heavy rotation still.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go,
like, I hope he brings like HBCU band out or something and play that. You know what I'm saying? I think that
dope. Xavier
that'd
Band.
be dope.
That's the college that's down there. Xavier.
That'd be dope.
That'll be very dope.
I
I
hope
hope he does something like with Lil Wayne or something.
Hmm.
I don't know, but we'll see.
I hope so. Also, I'll be honest with you. I hope that does happen. I think it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Worth it. So we'll see. Especially since from all the stuff that's been talked and spoken about, him going down there and then Wayne not getting the halftime show and all the other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like Kendrick's been hot, and Wayne hasn't put out anything in a while. He hasn't put out anything new in a while. I mean, he's done a couple of features, but he hasn't done any real projects of his own.
Yeah.
So I think that also factored into their decision of who they were gonna. Who you got to go with? You got to go with who's high.
Yep.
That's it right there.
And who's hotter than Kendrick right now?
Jay Glass, the movement, but we'll let Kendrick slide.
Gotcha.
I mean, they could let what's the guy name that's real high right now? Teddy Swims.
Well, I like Teddy Swims.
I like Swim.
Yeah, but we're gonna let Kendrick do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I just found out about Teddy Swims a couple weeks ago. I never knew this guy.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who this dude was.
I'm surprised.
I just found out who he was.
Yeah, shout out to Teddy Swims. Yeah, dude, dope.
Yeah, you dope.
He's super dope.
I heard about him once, and then all of a sudden he's been popping up everywhere. He's everywhere. After I heard about him that one time, this man is everywhere now.
Yeah, I've been following him for a couple of years now.
Yeah, his music's dope, but I've heard so far it's pretty good. So
yeah.
Y'all going out for the Super Bowl, or y'all doing like hosting something?
I'm really in my chill girl era. I don't really like going out too much. I don't want to be like too many places. So more than like I'm gonna probably find somewhere to post up, somebody's house, something.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna cook something, show up somewhere.
Yeah, the husband at home. I don't blame you.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in my chill girl era.
Yeah, I'm going over to some friend's house. That's so a buddy of mine. I'm gonna go hang out with him and a few other people, and I think I'm gonna be the only Chiefs fan in the building.
Oh my!
It'll be exciting.
Yeah, so I might be mic'd up.
Ain't fun like when they're opposing people in the house.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes it fun.
Yeah,
I don't want everybody to be rooting for the same person. What up, Remy Boo? But yeah, I think that's what makes it fun. I don't want everybody cheering for the same team because where's the fun in it? Like it ain't no trash talking, ain't nobody getting mad.
So what I'm looking forward to is a bunch of fair weather fans. You know, the people who actually they was down for other teams, and now all of a sudden,
yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of them coming through.
It's not. Do you really feel like it's being fair weather fans, or are they just going for the teams that are there?
No, it ain't just about the. Go ahead, G.
No, it depends on who you're talking to, because some of these jokers are bandwagon riders. Like Cowboy fans. Let's throw them out there for a second, because I love disrespecting Cowboy fans because their team ain't ever shit.
Cowboys got the deepest fans. Like,
but they loyal.
And that's
they ride for the Cowboys all the time.
And that's the point that I was about to make. Regardless of how crappy the Cowboys have been, their fans have been riders for forever.
For years, for sure.
Now you take Arizona Cardinal fans. Can't say the same thing. Can't say.
What's that? Be a Cowboy fan right there.
Right. That's all I'm saying, though.
I'm a Raider fan. Our fan base went from Oakland to Vegas and still never, you know what I'm saying, had no type of problems where the fan base was disloyal or when we were sharing stadiums with the Rams when they came out there. Fan base is still.
I just really feel like people that be like, "Oh, fair weather fans are the teams who don't make it to shit."
No, it's
Like
so
consistent.
These are bad because your team is at home watching the game with us.
No, so a fair weather fan is somebody that
is fans. So who they want to be fans of? Sit back, who is that hurting? Is that hurting you?
No, I think you misunderstand. Like them people rooting for the other team. Like a fair weather fan is somebody. One year you with the Rams, the next year you with the Chiefs. Next year you with, you know what I'm saying? You just going with the winning squad, whoever winning. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? You're not.
Who doesn't like?
So you just jump team with the winner. So you're not a real fan. You just
my prerogative. If that's what I want to do. Now, mind you, I'm gonna be clear. I like the teams that wear purple. So I like the Vikings, I like the Ravens, and I also like the Chiefs.
But we know no, you're a fair weather fan because you're consistent with that. That's not
consistent with that.
That never changes.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, whenever we do our picks and we got the Ravens versus somebody else, we already know I wanted to pick
where I'm going. Period.
Even if you ain't heard,
you're a fan of purple. If it's not just that team, you're a fan. You see what I'm saying? You ain't picking the Buccaneers over the Ravens. You see what I'm saying?
Not ever. High tie.
So that's all we saying. Like them are fair. That's what we call fair weather fans.
Yeah, and I understand that, but there are people who are calling other people fair weather fans because their team has never been or isn't going. They're mad.
No, if like so let's take our that's right, baby. I put it out there already, but I'm gonna go ahead and highlight it for you. I'm gonna highlight it for you. Let's take for instance when the Miami Dolphins, right? At one point, the Dolphins had a solid ass fan base because they had, like the likes of Marino, and then that was it.
And because they were winning,
and because they were winning. And when they started losing, everybody began to jump ship. You could see the dip in ticket sales. You could see it's like, so even with that point being made, let's take the Raiders, for example, regardless of where the Raiders are, the Raiders
colors aren't that cute either.
Okay, and I'll take that. But the Raiders sales tickets have been consistent from Oakland to Vegas, right? They've maintained a solid base. The Dolphins can't say that. The Browns recently got back into that ballpark to where the fans have begun to show back up. Let me think of another team. Jeez. Within the last couple of years.
Rams. Let's take the Rams.
Okay, yeah.
The Rams were a winning organization. Then they started losing here and there. And then they said the fan base, you know what I'm saying? St. Louis wasn't a sports city. The fan base wasn't holding them down. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it is. So all of them.
That was crazy, and that was a lie because when they was in St. Louis, they definitely had the fans.
Correct.
That's right. What's going on, Ty? Yes, they had the fan base. We were voted
They definitely had the fans.
Yes, we were voted the number one sports city for fans in the nation at one point, and we had the Rams. And then all of a sudden, these jokers wanted to get greedy and move out to LA.
Correct.
But then gone then.
Like even now, like with our UFL team, we have the biggest fan base with our UFL team out of the whole UFL franchise. Because we show up for our team. St. Louis is a big fan play. Our hockey team, big fan base. Baseball team, fan base. Even with our new soccer team, most of the games are sold out.
So that's what I'm saying. As you being a Cardinal fan, you would never root for the Cubs or the White Sox. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never. You see what I'm saying? That's
respect the crown.
So right, that's what I already know. So that's what I'm saying. Them or that's loyalty. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talking about as loyal fans. That's what we do. We ride or die with our franchise. Like don't we'll put y'all out. You see what I'm saying? You get to talk crazy like heard about our team. You see?
Hey, that's a sore spot. That's a sore spot.
Even when Pujols left, Pujols was a traitor when he left, but when he came back, we welcomed him back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back home. You know, so Fairweather fans, they floppy. They don't get any respect and over here at all because you got no loyalty to your team, so you ain't gonna have no loyalty to people.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you how janky it is. I got a cousin. I ain't gonna put his name out there.
Okay.
He started the year as a New Orleans Saints fan.
Now,
They was like 4 and they were doing their thing. Then they started losing.
Mm-hmm.
He
dipped on.
called Big C up and say, "Hey, Big C, I'm a Ravens fan now."
Just like that.
Just like that. What happened to the Ravens? The Ravens lost.
That motherfucker.
What? I don't
can't-
care how much the Ravens lose. They still look good in their uniforms, so they gonna forever get out there trash can.
He called the same cousin. He called another partner up and told him that he was a Bills fan. Wait,
Damn.
cuz, how are you a Bills and a Ravens fan all in one night? You know what I'm saying? You ain't just rooting for him. He got
In
on the
one
team.
night?
It's all in one night.
This is
And like-
that's wild. Can you move?
Yeah, chameleon. That's what he
Yeah.
is. Fairweather. That's the definition of Fairweather fan for sure.
Yeah, come-
Mhm.
What happened? Come get that dog?
Yes.
Oh yeah, bring him. I love it. Look, I love that dog.
Come get him. He getting on my nerves.
Love that dog. That's a good dog. That's
No,
a good
crazy
dog.
too.
I got enough space for the dog and everything.
Beds too.
Martell, you can come visit him.
They're trying to put him out too.
Yeah, no.
Don't put him out. Just give him to me. I'll take him.
No, he
Nah.
good. He can go
He-
lay down. You know I'm mad at him.
He wouldn't survive without
Lola.
without Lola.
Oh, he definitely would.
So there wouldn't be any point in me taking him at all. At all. All right. So what's the next thing we were going to talk about? Oh yes,
The boy band. Are we going to talk about boy band?
bands or groups. We
Let's
have to talk about
Transition.
that. That's
Transition.
a must. That is a must. It's a must. Okay. So Wanda, I think this one was your thing. So go ahead. And,
So I was having a conversation with Martell, and we were talking about. He said that Pretty Ricky was a boy band, and I was like, "No, they rappers." And he was like, "How?" I was like, "Because only one of them sings, and boy bands sing." So like, I don't. And then we got deeper in the conversation as for like, are the groups that we came up on boy bands or are they singing groups? Like, what makes it a singing group and not a boy band? So we know that when you think boy band, we automatically think NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees,
yeah.
New Kids on the Block, yada yada yada. But I was also thinking, I'm like, is Boyz II Men a boy band? Is Jodeci a boy band? Is New Edition a boy band? Like, are those considered boy bands? Or are they singing groups?
So what are you defining as a boy band, and how are you defining a boy group?
Okay, so I think when we were talking about it, we was like boy bands are more pop and singing groups are R&B.
Okay.
But technically, if you think about it, NSYNC was singing R&B. Gone is an R&B song.
Which one?
Gone. You know, there's a words that I could say.
Gotcha.
You know,
It's still got that pop vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
No, Gone was definitely R&B.
So are you saying that it has to be, if it's a poppy group, it's going to put it in one category versus the other just because it's pop?
I mean,
And the reason why I'm asking is because you take Jodeci, you take Shy, you take 112, you take what's the group that was made up of twins? Jeez.
Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge. Let's look at H-Town. Let's take
It's Octavia Post.
Yeah, that's genre of music. That's R&B
That's R&B.
but
versus pop.
But does that not make them a boy band?
that's the question.
No,
That
I
doesn't
don't think that those are considered boy bands.
it doesn't remove them from being a boy band or a boy group. So which one would they be considered?
I
I
still
would-
think they boy bands.
I would say I would still stick with the genre of music just because like them boys, like y'all speak of 112 Jagged Edge, they went on MTV. They were on BET. You see what I'm saying? Like MTV promoted like the pop.
I'm almost positive that 112 was definitely on MTV because Diddy made sure that his groups were all over the place.
Yeah.
But Diddy was, but look, let's speak about Diddy. Diddy was predominantly he had a rap group, but his biggest artists were pop artists.
They were pop.
R&B.
Yeah.
Um,
God
I
damn.
ain't
Get down on it and cool in the gang. Jesus Christ.
oh, bro, you can take it back.
Took
Right.
it all the way back.
I mean, but I guess it's relevant for the conversation, right? So what was
That's right.
playing?
I don't know.
The-
That's my take on it. That's my take on it.
But so you describing you saying it depends on the genre of music that
If
they're
it's a boy band or a boy group. So if it's a boy band, it is pop.
Correct.
And if it's a group, it's R&B.
Correct.
Okay. Is a band not a group of people?
But when we talking about the band, we talking about the artists. Yeah, the musicians. The musicians are always
when you have a boy band, it's a group of boys singing songs, right?
right.
Okay.
So, like y'all saying, like I would put like B2K in with a pop group and not a Jagged Edge. You see what I'm saying? I would put that was the Marion in B2K. What was I'm trying to think of another one. The
Right.
Stable
Bands. Except no, Wu-Tang is a rap group.
Yeah. Wu-Tang is we don't put Wu-Tang in that situation. We don't put a Tribe Called Quest in that situation.
Group. Those are rap groups. But the thing that the whole discussion came up is because in Pretty Ricky, out of the 4, 3 of them rap and only one of them sings.
2 of them actually sung. 2 of them sung.
That's what I
Yeah, 2 of them sung.
That's look, I could have
yeah, 2 of them sung and 2 of them rap. That was they niche.
I only thought that the Pleasure P Boy song.
No, he was the dopest one. That's why he went solo. You know what I'm saying? Because he went solo.
He was the dopest one.
He had man. Pleasure P could sing his ass off. You know what I'm saying? So he went he left the group and went solo. You know what I'm saying? But because he had the voice, but yeah, it's 2 of them that can sing out the group. That song.
Okay.
So what do you consider Earth, Wind, and Fire?
A boy group. It's a boy band. They're Earth, Wind, and Fire.
They are a band, I think, like that.
They're
like
a band. Yeah, they are a band.
If you look at I can't say old school, but a lot of that was the genre of music. They roll with their bands. People ain't rolling with bands nowadays. That's why I'm saying like the bands ain't. It's the artists. Like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, they had musicians everywhere they went.
New Kids on the Block now, they didn't play no instruments either. They still call them boy bands.
Now,
that's what I'm saying. That's a difference.
Okay, so Color Me Bad, because I don't know any boy bands or groups
that was okay. Color Me Bad was straight up R&B. I don't care.
Okay, I had to think about it. My bad. I had to think about it.
By the way, I had no business listening to that shit.
None of us did. Jodeci was talking about Jodeci.
R&B.
Seen Jodeci at a family reunion and got cussed out.
Yeah, we got a little ahead of ourselves a little bit.
Chastised.
That's again, Polar. That's a very valid one. Temptations, right? And if we're talking, then the reason why I don't put it in just in genres because if if you simply stick, if you're defining this just by genres, right? You got to look at all the rock groups. You got to look at Bon Jovi. You got to look at Aerosmith. You've got to look at White Leopard. These are old bands, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to take in consideration, hell, for that matter, Stevie Ray. You got to take in consideration country, even because all of these folks are playing instruments. So, what do you consider them?
Those are bands. Those are straight up bands.
Okay, so like you said, what we are known as boy. No, they weren't called boy bands. They were called
The group.
yeah,
Just
boy groups. Because that's what I'm saying. Y'all introducing instruments. None of them, Justin Timberlake and them didn't play no instruments. That's what I'm saying. So
But yet they were still called boy bands.
but that's what I'm saying. So y'all introducing instruments now for as like bands.
Because I'm trying to make sure we can figure out.
We gotta figure out what. So are they considered boy bands or not?
Yeah,
See-
give me the definition of which one you're talking about because I think it's bigger than just simply giving me a genre. The
I
genre,
don't know.
what it is.
So we talking about a boy band.
So how are you defining a boy band?
And
Because
boy,
a boy band would be like what you were talking about, like the Aerosmiths and a band. You know what I'm saying? People meeting up in their garage. You know what I'm saying? Practicing like a band, not like you see what I'm saying? Like that's a band.
There's
That's a
another
band.
that I was trying to think about.
I'm just saying because I'm trying to figure out the difference between boys
Metallica is a band.
and a boy band. It makes one a singing group.
They
So-
are a band.
Metallica.
All of them rock. All of them play instruments. That's a band. A band is a group of you play drums, you play the trumpet, you play this. That's a band. That's what I'm trying to understand. So y'all putting a boy group and a boy band and trying to distinguish. That's why I'm getting confused.
Fall Out Boy. Thank you, Mal. Thank you. I was trying to remember what the name of the group. So Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
I'm going down and around. And sugar, we're going down swinging.
We do
I'm
not own,
Y'all don't know that song? That was for education
but
purposes.
that is a rock group. Fall Out Boy is a rock group, a rock
But-
band.
It's all boys.
Yeah, but is the genre of music they are rock, not pop or
But-
R&B.
So you're just describing the genre of music that they sing, but you're not saying what they actually are. Is it a boy band that's singing? It's a boy band that sings R&B or a boy group that sings rock, right? That's what I'm trying to define. Or are y'all saying because of the genre? That's
we
what
are ourselves here at this point.
No, I'm saying like y'all keep saying band and then you saying boy group. You saying band, and like I say, a band is like one of the talking about like rockers, like you know what I'm saying, country singers and all them. They got a band, you know what I'm saying. They perform with instruments, you know what I'm saying. A boy group is a bunch of guys like New Edition that sing. A
Okay.
group like you know what I'm saying, like 112 or hell even, but it still breaks down into the genre of music. Because we don't put everybody under one category. We don't put everybody under a boy band. It's still under a genre of music. That's
So 9 Inch Nails.
It's a rock band.
band.
But that doesn't describe what the group is comprised of. Is it a group or is it
If you would ask them, they would say they were a band.
They
A
are
rock
rock.
band.
so I looked up the
Or
definition.
a rock group.
Yeah, I looked up the definition. I don't know if y'all looked up the definitions yet. And it actually kind of jacked me up because I think I was on the opposite. I came from the opposite angle. And this definition is actually, it's an AI definition. So that doesn't mean it's coming from Webster or Oxford or anything of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So when I asked AI, what is the difference between a boy band versus a boy group? It said, okay, I'm trying to get under my light. Okay. While often used interchangeably, a boy band typically refers to a group of young male singers who primarily focus on singing and dancing, often with highly choreographed routines and usually don't play instruments, while a boy group is a broader term for any group of young male musicians, potentially including those who play instruments and have a wider music style beyond just pop.
Okay.
Okay, so answer this, AI. Why has Jodeci or none of them boys never been to a pop in a category?
That's a great question. And I that's look, well, I could talk on the historical relevance of it, but yeah, that's a relevant question because I can't argue with it.
No, I was just saying that just to pose like that's why I stick with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because with the genre, like it's always a genre when it comes to musicians. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
look,
Musicians are always placed in the category, whether you're a group, a solo artist, or whatever. You always placed in a category. Some of them are good enough to go to both. Like JT, we talked about JT going pop and R&B. You know what I'm saying?
and I think that's worth being said because not all pop bands or people who are in the pop genre can go into R&B
This is true.
Yeah, true.
because
It's about tone and swagger and
yeah,
all of it.
absolutely, it's a more complicated style of music.
Because I don't know if y'all done said it, but I'm gonna say it. Beyonce need to leave that country shit alone.
Say what
Huh?
now?
I don't like the country shit that Beyonce has been doing at all. She can keep that
Word?
facts, big facts, as kids say. No cap,
Oh,
Let's
God.
talk.
no cap.
Let's talk. Why you don't dig it?
I'm like, let me be honest.
It's not appealing. It's not appealing to me. Like everything she didn't put out, man, been a great product. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more like a reach. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to take over. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just been fit. I ain't been feeling it. That's all I'm saying.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
It's not
correct.
for everyone. And I'm gonna agree with you. I'm not here for it either. I listened to it several times trying to make myself like it because it's Beyonce. And I just can't.
Mhm.
So it's okay to feel what you feel, my brother. It is okay.
I like it. I like country music, and I when I'm listening to her music, I can actually hear the foundational tones of country music in everything that she's got.
I tried to give it because she was from
I
Texas.
tried.
You know
Like
what
I
I'm
said,
saying?
I
I'm like,
tried.
okay, this something different, this new, this she
So,
finna,
like
she finna take over the world. You hear me? And I'm
I
listening
love
like,
Beyonce, I really do, but I just don't feel like her voice has depth for country.
I don't
I,
know.
I don't.
So I've heard a lot of different country. Because just like in R&B, there are different movements of country. You got like pop country, and you've got classical country, and then you've got mainstream country, roots country, all the other different subgenres in between. But what you don't know nothing about me? You don't know my life, Polar.
what you
You don't,
drinking, bro? What are you on? What are you on tonight?
I don't know. But tonight I got time, Polar. I've been drinking, and the lips are loose. The lips. You're gonna get this work. Don't be the one, Polar. Don't be the one. I got 27 years of frustration built up. Anyway,
Gee.
but so I do think that Beyonce is hitting on a specific point of no, I do not banjo. I do not play the banjo. I play multiple different instruments, and the banjo is not
It
one.
was not one of them. Thank
And,
God.
and I can listen to
It's-
a bunch of music, but I cannot do that bluegrass because it always sounds like that banjo.
I
That's
don't
all
do
I heard.
I don't do bluegrass, and I've always wanted to try and figure out how to play the banjo. But bluegrass country is not because it's if you actually play the banjo correctly, it's beautiful. It's almost like the ukulele. Like
Okay.
people sleep on a ukulele, but it's a really really beautiful instrument. Say that again, Wanda.
I think the ukulele is sexy.
Oh, well, but the banjo is actually a dope ass instrument. It really, really, really is. And I have heard of death metal bluegrass where they going crazy on the freaking banjos.
What?
But bluegrass, I can't take. I can't take that shit. They whining too much in bluegrass to me.
Mhm.
It throws me off.
So
But I
that's
think I think for the style of country that she's singing,
Mhm.
I think it hits.
Okay.
Like Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry sang country. Nobody wants to give Miss Flowers on that. All they'll say is that he ushered in rock and roll, but he started out as country,
Mhm.
right? And it wasn't for people's appetite or ears at the time. I get it, but I like her singing country, and I am not a Beyonce fan.
I am. Love me some Queen Bee.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh, Polar.
Oh God.
Might be though. He might be though.
I
Just
don't
saying.
know. I don't know what that man's doing with his time in whatever cell he's in. I don't know. I don't know.
So I don't know. I'm just saying. So that was the definition of a boy band versus a boy group, and
Gotcha.
I don't disagree with y'all when I generally think of the difference between one or two. It does actually come down to a specific type of genre as to how I start categorizing them, and then I got out of my racist ways.
Is that being racist though?
Yes, yes, it is. It's stereotyping like a motherfucker. Yes, yes,
Okay.
absolutely. To me, it is to me. So that's just me. That's just.
Gotcha. Well, we were talking about something else before we got on the podcast today, guys.
Give me a second. I need to make a banner for this. I got to make a banner for this, and I gotta label it the way that you said it. I have to, because that was the dopest use of freedom of speech I've ever heard in my life.
I'm just saying. Okay, so we were discussing the young lady, the Detroit rapper. What's her name? Big Dank Blunt. I think that's her name. Big Dank.
Dank DeMoss. Dank
Yeah.
DeMoss.
Big Dank. Big Dank.
Big Dank.
And we were discussing who was in the right and who was in the wrong. She had a fiasco, a run-in with the Lyft driver. Let's just say Big Dank is on Big Dank is on the heavier side of things. And when her Lyft driver saw her walk into his vehicle, he politely told her that she was too big for his car.
Boom.
That's not the car that pulled up to pick her up.
It is not.
That is not the car that pulled up to pick her up. But that is the young lady who's in question here. And we're going to see if she has a case. So we are going to do our own little... we're going to play judge and jury here.
Okay.
So she is suing... she's suing Lyft for basically denying her a ride, and we're gonna see, do we feel like this lady has a lawsuit? Do we feel like Big Dank has a lawsuit? The guy pulled up and he said he was polite. He didn't just cancel the ride and pull off like he had the right to do, because they are reserved that right. But he told her.
What was he driving?
Huh?
What was he driving? If this is not the vehicle, what was he driving?
It wasn't a big car. I think he it was a smaller vehicle. I think it's like a Hyundai.
I'm about to find it.
And he said, like, he could have simply just canceled the ride and drove off, but he decided that he like, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not letting you in my car. He basically, there's no room for you back here. It's gonna be an uncomfortable ride. You cannot fit in my car. She goes to say, how do you say I can't fit in your car? My friend drives a Benz smaller than this, and I fit in that car. This, that, and the third.
Hold on, I'm sorry, cuz.
What?
It says, why is Dank Damar suing Lyft? The rapper is suing the ride-sharing company and the driver alleging unfair treatment. Her lawsuit states that she experienced emotional distress and humiliation. Blandley's lawsuit states the driver arrived in a Mercedes-Benz sedan but locked the doors and attempted to drive off when he saw her.
She getting back in Albania.
Wait, am I on the show right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
So, but with that
What's going
being
on,
said, hey,
What
baby,
up, though?
said that his tires. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. My tires are tired.
My tires.
You cannot ride in my car.
Yo,
Now,
my
baby girl is pushing 400.
fam, my tires are tired is
Said
freaking
tires are tired.
Yo, on everything, this is an excellent money grab, and it sucks for the people that work for this business. But I mean,
Yeah.
who's smart? Is she smart or are the lawyers smart?
I
Well,
think both.
here's the thing. Lyft drivers have the right to deny anyone a ride if they want to, if they feel unsafe or their car is unsafe, if they feel that that the situation is unsafe. He felt like his car was gonna be in danger if she got in his car.
3-1 motion.
Real talk.
He was gonna be popping a willy if she got in the back of his car.
Polar, I don't know what you want right now, but man.
Choke you with what, Polar? Inquiring minds want to know.
But all right. So
he said he got a forklift.
But does this improve the overall quality of like people not feeling some type of way before they call for service? You know, because I understand that the person that's giving the ride, because I used to do this, and I remember I declined people, but I felt sad sometimes, and it was such a waste to go drive all the way somewhere, and then you feel a vibe, and you reject based on that vibe, and sometimes.
But you gotta listen. You gotta listen to your instincts, because your instincts in your life. We have instincts for a reason.
Yeah, no, I mean, but the economics push you into. Man, I drove all the way over here. I gotta get my $7.45 or whatever they give you, because it's usually chump change.
That man, his tires were tired. He wasn't willing to waste. He wasn't willing to.
He was not willing.
He wasn't willing to stress his wheels, if I should say. He was not.
So if you pulled up in your Altima,
now mind you,
in your Benz, if you pulled up in your Benz and she came outside,
you know what?
Think he would have been comfortable?
I'm a gentleman, you know, you feel me? And my Kia would have been struggling, but I would have been driving real slow, homie. I would have been like, just creeping because
it hit the right pothole. Even driving slow, you hit the right pothole.
I picked up one time. For the one time I picked up somebody, and he was a. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I picked him up because I felt the vibe of like, yo, if I decline him, everybody else gonna decline him. And so I'm on the show, hold up. And so, and so, like, low key, sorry, babe, I'll be right there. Low key, I felt like I was doing a service, you know, and afterwards I felt good about it. You know, my car did it, but I felt like, you know, I needed to do the right thing, you know, and afterwards, I mean, my car was like dropping. This guy got on and he was just like, you don't mind if I just get up in here? And I'm like, well, what am I gonna do now, bro? Like, get up out. I didn't know you were that big, you know. And so I was like,
exactly.
That's what dude was saying.
The driver basically, he saw that she was that big, and like,
and she's suing for body shaming, and you know what I'm saying.
I don't feel like she was body shamed. Now, mind you, okay.
Well, what's body shame? I mean, if you see somebody and you're surprised,
Because
are
he
you
told
shaming?
he told her the truth.
Told her some facts.
He told her the truth.
He told her she was too
big to get in the vehicle.
That
All
It's
he
her.
told
yeah, and
was that his
Yeah.
tires were tired. It's all that man said.
Man, that guy's a savage. You know what? This is America. I feel like, look, she should have ordered an extra large vehicle.
That's what he told her. He told her that.
If I'm a big person, I'm not gonna do that kind of move on somebody and expect to be, all utopia.
Yeah, she was dead ass wrong for that. I'm sorry.
She forgot that this was America and people don't take no shits for the young $5 because these companies need to pull up with at least $10 a ride. What's up with that minus $10 to pull up? Mind you, driving while Mexican is not safe. So there's a reward. There's got to be a risk there that, like, in the options, like, yo, I'm Mexican, I'm bald, I'm risking my life out here in the West Side, South Side, because these apps take you to where people need rides, and they don't ask you like, yo, the situation here is gritty. It's 7 o'clock. It's a Friday night. People are feeling some type of way, and people get in their cars and they think that, like, you work for them. They forget that this is real life. And so I always kept it 100. I always kept it like, I kept it 100. This is the South Side, West Side, and I always kept it like, what's up? This is Alonzo. Oh, I got to put a little bit of fear in people. The eyes are telling. And there was times where I was scared, and I was like, shit, if shit goes down, what am I going to do? And I started going all kinds of scenarios. I got my mace on the left side. I got a fork right here under my, I'll go straight to the eyes, straight to the nose. They don't want it with me. I'll bite you if it worst comes to shove. But, I mean, let's be real. If people are trying to do dirt, I think you'll catch heat wherever you know what I'm saying? Like, if you give that vibe like, yo, what's up? Then people are gonna raise up on you too. So you gotta be like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Throw a curveball at them and be like, oh shit.
So you Mexican?
Mexican like Zoe from Mexico.
Puerto Rican.
No, I keep it. I keep it chameleon. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending where I'm at, I'm Cuban. If I'm over here,
oh my God,
on the Southwest side, I keep it Jamaican.
He a bandwagon.
Blah 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 blah.
Right.
He a bandwagon.
So you a bandwagon Latino?
Yeah. No, I mean, I was born in Mexico. In the mean streets of Mexico, for real. And then I came out here.
Why did I think you was Puerto Rican?
I assimilated, but on everything, we gotta think. Like, whenever I order anything, I give more than the tip.
All right. So, point of the story.
Oh, sorry.
Did dude have the right to refuse the ride because of her size, or should he just did what he needed to do?
I don't think. Is he getting sued for real?
Yeah.
Yes, he's trying to sue him.
Real thing.
Man, that's salty. That's hella salty, especially when you didn't know how this person was gonna be like the app doesn't tell you.
They have the right to refuse the ride, so I don't feel like he has a lawsuit at all. But it ain't my money.
The app should tell you, like, yo, this person is $1,350. Oh shit, that's at least $35 more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have some of that shit.
Yeah, they should have that. So therefore, they can't even get on this app. They gotta. Oh well, you can't do this. You need to do this. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, let's mark that if we need to make something for like a ride share for bigger people, an Uber or a Lyft for the heavier sized people. I'm just throwing that out.
Bulldoze.
Called Caterpillar.
Y'all are horrible, man. I didn't say all that shit.
Man,
that's all I said.
Now look, I'm not mad small either. Okay, I'm not a little chick. With that being said, I know what size car to order when I'm trying to order me an Uber.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's just literally like me. I know I got a big family, and me ordering the smallest Uber I can get because that's what I can afford.
Totally, you're horrible.
I mean, I declined one time for the one time I declined a whole family of, it was like the mom and like 3 kids, and it was just like they were all on the plus side. So that was like a 800-pound package for like $12. I did the math right away, and thank God, huh?
Your turn for third.
I was like, yo,
They
that's
damaging your struts. They damaging your shocks.
yeah.
They tearing all your undercarriage up, man. You nah.
And then they look at you salty too. Like, I see you, you decline me, and I'm like, yeah, it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like this job, you can't have a heart for real. Because
No, I mean you can have a heart, but with that being said, you have to be smart about it too. You know you ain't gonna fit in the back of no little sedan.
Hey,
You
Mal.
should have ordered the SUV. If you the same size as the doggone car, how you gonna fit inside of it? Let's just be honest.
I'm a big dude, right? And when I was in California, I didn't order small Ubers. I didn't order small Ubers on purpose. I'm tall and I'm thick. And getting in a small Uber is uncomfortable. I don't like it. I have to have an SUV style vehicle. That way I can put my legs out. You know, I'm 6'2", almost 6'3". I need to be able to stretch my legs out a little bit.
Mhm.
You dig? I don't like being in a car. My personal vehicle is a freaking SUV. I drive an SUV on purpose. And so me knowing that I'm a big dude, I'm not finna order something that's not going to be conducive to the way that I live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna do it. I'll need to be comfortable, especially if I've been drinking. Shit. Yeah. No, not
I
today.
just feel like if I just feel like they should definitely on these apps so they know that nobody's feelings are hurt, that they need to put in description of what I'm hauling.
Mm-hmm. But I'm a bit confused. I thought she did this because she's a rapper, and
It's
she's
definitely
trying
for a clout chase. It's definitely also a clout chase.
Yeah.
and and the message that's being sent out in this time, like, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing just screams scandalous. You know, in terms of, so what? She felt shamed. What? I'm
Her
Mexican.
feelings got
We
hurt.
getting deported. I'm being shamed by America. Who the hell do I sue?
That's a valid point, though, Zoe.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like,
Who your president?
like, you know, it's, oh man, we need to get like realistic about so many different things. And I think I like lawyers because, you know, this world doesn't the world go around because of lawyers. But these are the kind of things that, like, I feel like should definitely be like small claims court type of thing. Not be on Fox News and shit. What can I
This
do
was
to
definitely
be?
on the news. This
You
story was
know?
definitely on the news.
I agree with you, though, man. I think we too sensitive, man. We need to go back to calling people fat. We need to
God
go back to calling people. We need to go back to calling people skinny. You know what I'm saying? We need
What
to go
is
back.
what it
You
is.
ugly. You know what I'm saying?
a little bullying goes a long way, is what you're saying, huh, Cuzzo?
Man, if you talk to a little kid, they're gonna be honest, and that's what we don't do nowadays. We don't be honest with folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you
I'm-
say being real. That's what when you say you being real, that's what I get from that. I grasp from that. Like, you being honest with the person. And sometimes, like, people can't handle their honesty, man. Like, you have
I
to
was
be
bullied,
honest.
and I feel like it made me turn out great. I was definitely bullied.
So you take your worst flaw, and now can't nobody say shit about that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
now you got to come with something better.
I was like,
Damn.
yeah, I got a gap, but your mama fat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, remember in the school bus, we had like all the way to school, you would get picked up, and it was like a roast, like mama jokes, all the way to school.
all the way. But you can't do that because that's bullying.
That's
Oh
bullying now.
man, I love
That's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying.
You can't do that anymore. That's bullying.
Like,
Shit,
like you would get bullied one day, but the next day you come back with that crazy rah comeback of like,
Hey.
damn,
You
got
knew.
burned.
Coming tomorrow, he gonna be like, oh, you skinny. You know, that's first thing he gonna lead off with. Oh, you skinny. You know, all right, I'm ready for that. Now what you got after that? I'm gonna roast choke. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kids
we
ain't prepared for that
it's
nowadays. You
our
know what I'm
roasting
saying?
over here. My kids ain't gonna never get because we flame each other in this house. It ain't ain't nobody go out here and be like, oh, they come back home. They were talking about me and talk about them.
Right. You tell that motherfucker, hey, well, you got to roll your mama in flour to make it look like some powdered donuts. And throw hot on her so you can see the wet spot. It can be a bad thing. It can be.
Damn.
Yeah. Catch that. Give it a second. It'll sink in.
Mm-mm.
It's the wet spot. But
Is she gonna get? Sorry, go ahead.
no, what you finna say, so?
So what are the odds that she is gonna get a little bread for the
The
one time?
unfortunate, it depends on how much money she's going to court with. That's the unfortunate truth, because our judicial system is pay to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually justice, right? If it was actually justice, a judge would look at her and say, "Where did he lie?" like seriously,
Real
where did
talk.
he lie? Like, where did he lie? And what made you think that you would be able to get into that vehicle without damaging the vehicle? That's a Mercedes.
I'd be more concerned if I was her about my knees in the back of that vehicle.
Damn.
But she could have literally damaged the vehicle. If she got in that vehicle, she's 500 pounds, right? Vehicles max out just like everything else. She could have damaged the struts, she could have damaged the shocks, and she could have damaged the tires.
Trying to see what my weight limit is. I gotta check it. What the weight limit is on my car. I just want to know, because I'm sure it's in there somewhere. It's in the owner's manual. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I would be more concerned about me. This little bitty. I see, if I'm a bigger size woman, I see this little bitty car pull up. I'm definitely gonna be like, nah, fam, this ain't gonna work. Unless you scooting both of your seats all the way up and you driving like this, ain't no way I was gonna fit in that car.
Oh man.
I literally passed on Ubers and Lyfts because I looked at them like, oh no, this ain't right here. This ain't gonna be comfortable. I can't do this. I can't. And I went to talk to him like, hey man, you see me? Yeah, you see. Nah, hey, I appreciate you coming, but I got to get something else. I got to get something else. So that's what it is. I'm just a big dude.
You know, I'm so happy that I'm retired from that whole aspect of, because I did like 5,000 Uber Nations rides for like 6 years. I was on it until one day I bumped into, let's just say, a person from up north from Wisconsin, and then it was just culture crash. Like, I could not believe this thing, and I mean, I got kicked out of the Uber based off the fact that I delivered someone, they complained, and then Uber was like, you mistreated that person. And I was like, they kicked my door open, people from China. Is that cool? Is that what you guys do over there? How would you like it if you give someone a ride and then they kick the door open and then they get mad at you based off the fact that you just sent a little love text to your wifey just to make sure it's a beautiful day?
You texting and driving out here, bro?
I have the hands-free situation. Like, hey baby, I'm on my way back. We got smart technology.
That's true.
This lady,
but you were at work.
He probably thought you was talking to him.
But look, take a listen. If I go halfway across the state lines to pick you up, to take you to your auto shop class job, and you're feeling like life sucks and you haven't gotten it in a long time, the face was telling, and I'm just saying, hey baby, I'm going to pick up this person, drop them off, I'll be back at lunch, and she complains and I lose this little part-time hustle based off the fact that I sent a love message, there's no freedom there. And I've done 5,000 rides, and so in that moment I lost all respect for this company, because I literally made me feel like I had just spent $250 to get the little permission slip to drive for this company. And then I'm in the negatives to the next level, because I got to drive all the way to Wisconsin for you to get delivered to your shop job for the $7. I get a complaint and then I get kicked out. So there are so many uncomfortable situations. These, like, in certain situations, that's why I always tip the extra mile for people, because I know how hard it is to do that job. Like, it's literally like no matter what, you feel like you're playing a video game and you're never really in the profits. The only way that you actually get into the profits is if you're in that car for like 10 or 12 hours, you know, and accepting everything. If you decline, you go back to the line and then you start getting rides for $3, $4, and then people that are terrible. It's literally that mirror thing of social hierarchy of like, if you're a good worker, you get the good tips, the good
It's
things.
capitalism. It's capitalism at its finest, and that it's showing what capitalism does to people, right?
Oh yeah, and I had so many heartache situations that I was just like, please, dear Lord, save me from this. And thank God I did, you know, because in all actuality, this is what these jobs do to you. You're just chasing the dollar, and you forget about the speed limit. You forget about the red lights. You're just looking at, I gotta pick up this person. Where's this person at? And this person is like on their phone with their coffee, blending into like 1,000 people, thinking that you know exactly where that person is. Literally saving people's lives to
So
get
the
the
question,
people delivered. Sorry.
the question. No, you fine, Zoe. You know you always go with me, bro. The question that I have is, how do we create our own space in this maze, right? Instead of going to work for Uber, instead of going to work for Lyft, how do you create Zooms or whatever?
Oh, check this out. So I would give my card. I did it old school for the people that I would get people rides constantly. I would give them my card. Now that I don't work for them, I don't care. And I would make side deals. I'd be like, look, the whole week I'll give you 5 rides for the $70, and it was worth it. And there was actually people there that were like, thank you so much. You just saved me, like by switching to Geico type of thing. And I was like, hold up. This is just what I do, you know. Think I'm the people's champion. Like helping people and then getting the rewards from people that like feel grateful. There was times where I would go up the stairs with the groceries of people that didn't have significant others, senior citizens. And there was a point where I was like, man, I don't know this person. I'm just gonna put it out there, whatever, in the front. But I thought about it, man, that's someone's grandma. You know, so here I go up the stairs to do something righteous for the one time. But you know, sometimes you don't get the money, and I think maybe, you know what, I heard this thing recently that money does a terrible thing to place value on the things that we really should value. You know, no, people don't know how to tip, or it's not kosher to tip. I don't know if that's the right word, but no pun intended. I'm just saying, like, give somebody the extra $5. You're gonna get it back. The universe does smile. Like, you know, so for this person, I feel she is being an a-hole. You know, she's putting someone through a rut. Usually the people that do these jobs is to get a little hot side hustle. Now this person's like in the news trying to get a lawyer. Oh, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. Oh, now you got to get money, like into the double negatives. So like, I feel like we are living in a predatory situation. Depending on what kind of deals you do in this life, you know, you have to pay up for that. You know, and let's just say if this person, that's his actual business. Now what? Now what is he gonna do? You know?
Well, I gotta pause for the calls. Give me a second, Zoe.
Go ahead.
I need to address a comment.
Go ahead.
Right? And it's our good friend virtually, Polar. Polar, I love you to death. And one day, you and I are going to hang out on the Family Bloodline podcast live. I'm going to come to where you stay, and we can either do it at your house or we can do the podcast at a bar or wherever you want to be. But I will tell you right now that what I am drinking is an adult drink, right? I am drinking a Puerto Rican favorite. It's actually
Coquito.
No, I wish it was Coquito. Good God, I love Coquito. It's Bacardi. I'm drinking Bacardi, and I have a little moonshine. I'm drinking a little moonshine. So
I love Shirley Temples, by the way.
I like Shirley Temples. It does look like a Shirley Temple, but it is not a Shirley Temple at all. At all. This is 100% adult. 100% make you go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep.
Man, now I'm gonna go get my sweet tea.
Yeah, you better go see what your wife was calling you for,
Yeah,
man.
that's true. I was just about to say that. It's getting real quiet out there.
I keep telling you before she I'm your wife's advocate. Whenever we somewhere, I'm your wife's advocate.
Thank you,
Always
guys. That's
you, man.
true. I'm gonna just say peace to you guys. I just wanted to jump on because I missed y'all, and this show is like I gotta jump on it anytime I may get a little bit of time. But guys, many blessings, peace. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, my brother. I'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace. I'm trying to see if Dirk gonna hop back on because he said he was, didn't he?
That's okay. Yeah, he said he was, but we can keep on pushing. But okay, in the grand scheme of things, I don't feel like Lil Mama has a. Lil Mama. Lil Mama ain't got a lawsuit, bro.
That's
like, Lil Mama don't got a lawsuit, and she just need to cut her losses, caught her a bigger lift, and went on with the rest of her day. But now people are streaming her music and streaming all of her content, so she's getting what she wants out of this. So kudos to Big Dank.
And let me also be honest with you, sis. You gotta lose some weight. You gotta lose some weight. What you doing ain't healthy. I don't give a shit what people around you are saying. I'm looking out for your best interest right now. You gotta lose some weight. At 500 pounds, you're bigger than
482. It's 4 something.
Okay, let's round it on up.
It's 4 something. Don't give that lady more weight than what she got. It's 4 something.
We'll go to 482. That's still big as a motherfucker. Sis, you gotta do better. You gotta drop that. You can't live like this. There's people out here that love you and they watch you every day. Every day you that heavy, you getting closer to the grave. Every single day.
How much you live, Polo?
Say again?
Ask Polo how much he lives.
No. You're struggling with diabetes. You're struggling with high cholesterol. You're struggling with high blood pressure. You're struggling with everything. Like your feet sweat.
And
your feet sweat. Like, nah, sis, that ain't the move. It ain't. Your friends or the people that's making money from you making money, they ain't gonna tell you that. I don't need your money. I'm telling you that. You can't live like that. You got to do better. If you got to do a surgery so that you can live, you better do that.
Hey, boy, Dr. Now, 600-pound life, Dr. Now be on it.
Right.
Dr. Now, he said, you could have lost 30 pounds by now.
Facts. He be like giving it to him like straight raw. Straight raw.
What did he say? He said, nobody has big bones.
Yeah.
He said there is no water weight. That is not water.
Yeah, she can't live like that.
Yeah.
She's better than that. She's better than that. It's people that love her. There's people that's depending on her. And the hope is that she's able to be around for a lot longer. She's going about that. That ain't the look. That ain't the move, sis. You can't live like that. It ain't gonna be comfortable for you. You can't go to sleep and just like you can't breathe. You can't breathe like that. And that's the truth of the situation.
Hey.
Matter of fact, when you awake, you probably sound like you sleeping. You can't do that. Like, nah.
Oh my greatness. Let's get some final thoughts.
I'm just saying though, because I've been look, this drink done got me on a whole nother level. I'm looking out for this.
Right. Now she snore while she awake.
Yeah, she snore while she awake, and she like nah.
That's all bad. But yeah, I really hope that she gets what she needs out of this experience, whether that be more followers, the clarity to change her lifestyle. Um, yeah, I just hope it gets better for her
I do too.
because that's
Well,
wild.
let's get it because it's like I don't like what she's doing just to get clout. It ain't that serious. It really isn't. There are so many people that can help you get clout a different way. Okay. Hey, Pola. Pola, I think you full of shit. Because I done told you on several different occasions, man. Send us an email. If you send me an email with your name, make sure I know it's Polar, right? So just say, hey, this is Polar, and your sizes and your actual and send me your actual address. I will send you. We'll get you that, man. But you ain't done that yet. I've been telling you that for a year. Pola, I done told you that for a year.
No,
Anyway.
Jenny Craig is still not a thing.
It's not? I thought
No.
Jenny Craig was too.
I don't think, and I think Weight Watch is about to lose out too.
Say word, not the Weight Watchers. Damn, I hate that. All right, final thoughts. Let's get into it. My bad. I've been drinking. It's been a good night for me.
All I've been drinking is water.
So I'm looking at what you're saying, Pola. Is that meters? Because unfortunately, America, we're not as smart as the rest of the world. We haven't changed over to the metric system that makes sense. We still use that old shit.
Oh my gosh.
Centimeters, not meters, but centimeters. Like, send me, hey.
Just email us. We'll figure it out.
Just email me.
Oh,
you don't do metrics. We don't do metrics.
Are you saying you 6'9"?
Right. That's the question. Are you saying you
6'9"?
That makes me want to fight you. I want to throw hands with you. No, I'm not doing that math. I'm not doing that math, Pola. I'm not doing that math. Look, yes. Again, I'll put our email up here real quick and the Cash App. Send me an email, Pola. Send us an email. I promise I'll respond to it. We will respond to it. We'll make sure that you know we're tracking, and then I'll do the conversions with AI.
Right.
Because that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. All right, Juan, let's get final thoughts.
Let's do it. Look, you was up there first.
What?
Anyway, let's do it. I had a good time tonight. Great conversation, guys. Hold on. You wait till I'm done. Go away. Anywho. If I get a call from Microsoft support in India, I blame you. That definitely is not going to happen. We do not sell or trade any information that we get, period.
We do not. We do not.
With that being said, my final thoughts are, this is a new year, and we're gonna, in America, we're about to go through a lot. Put your trust in something bigger than yourself. Because you're gonna need it. Also, when you're ordering your Ubers and Lyfts, make sure you are ordering the size that you need.
Ooh.
And also, as always, don't forget to brush and floss at least twice a day. Oral health is overall health. And those are my final thoughts.
I love it. I love it. I wish Dirt was still here. Dirt has a little bit early, and y'all stuck with me for a quick second. I don't have much final thoughts right now. All I'm doing is watching the world burn slowly, and I'm enjoying it. I got to be honest. I'm that guy that there are some movements in chaos that I have to enjoy, and I'm enjoying watching the way things are going right now.
Polar is clowning. Like, what the hell?
Right. That's hilarious. That's
Oh,
but I'm watching. I'm happy to watch the world burn, and the hope is very soon here I can sit on the sideline and
like,
watch it burn and relax, because things are happening for no reason outside of hatred, right? And that's what it is. So again, I don't have much for the final thoughts tonight. I've been having a good time just drinking what I drank. So with that being said, I'm gonna put it back on a different panel. Those are my final thoughts. That's it.
hey,
It's not. I have nothing inspiring tonight. I don't.
I mean, with everything going on, it is very hard to be inspired at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not giving no more than I got at this point, and it is what it is. So yeah.
So
that's it. That's all.
That's all. Like, as always, thank y'all for hanging out with us. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to hang out with us tonight, and we actually do really appreciate that.
We do.
So thank y'all for coming out. Like, seriously, thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for being in the comments. We're going to continue to bring you all this great content. We're going to be here throughout 2025. And yeah, it's going to be a hell of a ride, people. It's going to be a hell of a ride. So thanks for coming out. God bless.
All you can do is laugh, because like what?
No, it's so ridiculous. It's all so ridiculous.
All you can do is laugh, bro.
That is it. I'll get into it on the next podcast. How about that?
Absolutely. And I'm definitely gonna hop on for that, because
yeah. I'll start breaking some stuff down, but the movement of where we're going is so ridiculously, it's tragically comical, in the words of W.B. Du Bois. It's all tragically comical, right?
Crazy.
And Dr. Cornell West, he actually said the exact same things, right? It's so bad that all you can do is laugh at it. All you can do is laugh at it. It's
but that's okay.
Yeah.
it's okay, because what? Anywho, next podcast. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
And good night, because that's where we are right now. Love y'all.